Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is you're watching us. Welcome back to edition four of North v South. North versus
North
South.
v South,
With
and
the Lumpy Leanne.
and Crazy Corrine. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
And my South is a normal South because I am in Devon tonight.
You are in your home county
Yes,
tonight.
actually get to stay at home. It's amazing. So Doncaster v Devon. Let's roll.
Rock and roll. So do you feel a little bit more relaxed
Yes.
now that you're actually at home?
Yes. It's amazing. And the fact that I know that it doesn't matter what the tubes are doing tomorrow, I'm going to get to work fine. I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep without any strange noises going to go on. I don't have to barricade myself in my room because obviously someone's going to walk into my room because that's what happens these days. No, honestly, I was staying in the room last week, and so I shut the door and the door didn't shut properly. So I had to
No.
bang it shut. So I thought, how confident do I feel? Not very confident. And so I opened the first cupboard door because security trained, right? I go defense, 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 or deny is basically the best way to secure yourself. So
Brilliant.
the door is supposedly shut. I then open a cupboard door, so that goes in the way. Then I keep the bathroom door, which is a big, heavy door, open. So they'd have to smash through a few doors, which would definitely wake me up.
You'd
Um,
hope.
yeah, yeah. So that's how I was sleeping.
Was there an outline of a man on the floor as well?
From the previous murder
Yeah.
next to the Sherlock Holmes pub.
We stayed in a hotel once. It was I think it was a travel lodge in Wakefield. And we went on like a works night out with Neil's works night out, and we stopped there to have a bit of a drink.
Yeah.
And it was a shithole.
Oh.
I mean, shithole. It's probably never been painted since it was first built 30 years ago.
So it's literally falling off the wall itself, the
Yeah.
paint. Yeah.
There were chunks missing out the wall. There was scuffs. There was pen. I'm sure there probably was blood. And it's the sort of place where you actually want to wipe your feet on the way out. And I'm sure there was probably an outline there as well, but they've just taken the tape off. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
grim. Absolutely grim.
Did you decide to stand up and look at the material on the coverings of what you were sat on?
And I think I stayed fully dressed when I went to sleep, though.
Yeah, don't blame you. It's like have a
But
good shower when you get home.
yeah, yeah, disinfectant, bleach a lot. Just fumigate me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Nasty.
Yeah.
So with the weather this week, it's turning a little bit chilly again.
Woke up this morning to ice on the cars out in the road.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Did you
I
not
don't
have
leave the house though. I think there was, to be fair, but I just didn't dare go. I was like, no, it's too cold. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. So this is the ideal time of year, if you have got one, to get your onesie out.
Oh, I love a onesie. A onesie's really
So
snuggle.
yeah, this is. I'm a little bit torn with a onesie, and I'll tell you for why.
Okay.
The onesie is a snuggly, lovely. In fact, I had one. I did actually have another one a few years ago. Which have you seen Toy Story 2 or Toy Story 3, 2 or 3, one of them, where they're in the nursery in the creche,
Yeah.
and there's one of the characters. It's a big bear. It's a big purpley mauvey coloured bear, and it smells like strawberry. And it was like an evil character in this Toy Story. Anyway, Neil bought me a onesie that was huge and fluffy and amazing, and it had a hood on it. It had ears, and I looked like the bear out of Toy Story.
Did you smell
I
of
was like,
strawberries?
I don't want to spray some strawberry perfume on myself. Yeah, thankfully I wasn't evil
Oh,
anymore.
yeah. That didn't come with the onesie.
No, but the problem with a onesie is you obviously wear it to keep yourself snugly, toasty, warm, nice. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
Until you need to pee, and then you have to strip off.
Yeah.
So your toasty self then becomes fucking freezing.
Yep.
So
I
why
agree.
I mean, this is a common problem, is it not? Does
Yes.
everyone have this issue? Why do we not invent a onesie that's either got a zip that goes all the way around the back, so you can unzip yourself,
Yeah.
pull yourself apart and pee quite happily,
Yeah.
or it's got like a nappy flap or something at the back. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. And it's the one thing that I didn't think about when I said, oh, yeah, I'd quite like a onesie. So my mum went out and bought me this beaut. This is a
Oh
beaut.
wow!
This is a beaut. A nice leopard skin onesie. Look at that.
Oh lovely! Oh, that looks
So,
fluffy.
oh, yeah, it's all fluffy and lovely. And I thought,
Oh,
oh, I love it. I love it. Put it on, went to the bathroom, zip. And then I'm like, hang on a minute. I have to take this top bit off. And then that has to go down. Oh,
yeah,
no, this is going to be freezing.
yeah.
Then,
And you're basically vulnerable and naked.
yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
no fun.
It's only your ankles that get kept warm whilst you're having a pee. What's the point in that? You know, the
Exactly.
bathroom's tiled. So,
So why have the clothes manufacturers not gotten onto this yet? Why have they not put an extendable zip?
well, I think for those that want to be an entrepreneur, there's a little gap in the market there for
Yeah.
peeable onesies to be created.
I mean, I can see a little bit of a flaw in the plan where if, let's say, it was certainly a female wearing one,
Yeah.
and let's just say one was because obviously you won't be able to wear any underwear potentially either, unless you can oil that to the side as well. But if
Yeah.
you are actually butt naked underneath and you unzip yourself around,
Yeah.
and let's just say that you're not very well maintained down
Yeah.
there,
Oh, yeah.
you might get a bit of a hair trap
Oh, yeah. That's very
which in your
true.
zip. So that might hurt a little bit. And likewise, blokes wear onesies too. So if that was the same for onesie, can you imagine getting the old tackle caught in it?
I've heard of these guys doing such a thing. I can't imagine. That's just, that must be their worst nightmare. That must be something that they think about in their nightmares and wake up and go, no, it's okay. It's not trapped. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Got away
but,
with it.
I mean, the next thing that's gone on from onesies are these Oodies. Have you seen these
Yeah, is that
things?
like a big blanket thing that you stick your head through, basically?
Yeah, it's like a hoodie, but
Yeah.
massive, massive.
So I could get on board with one of them.
Yeah, because you can wear your
Is it like a
trousers.
poncho with a hood kind of thing, but big, bit longer?
Yes,
Oh,
and
okay.
soft and fluffy.
See, I'm all about the soft and fluffy.
Yes,
I am
that's what
all
you want
about the
of an
soft and
evening,
fluffy.
isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Get in from work, put something soft and fluffy on, so you feel hugged and loved all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until your husband come home.
yeah. Well, I mean, I have to say, it must be a little bit of a passion killer because we're all putting these hoodies on, which are massively oversized, so there's no shape to them, or we're in a onesie, so we look like a walking teddy bear.
No access.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Oh
I can't
God,
imagine
leave it.
the "how's your father," sort of like getting much action going on from when they walk in the door.
Unless you have an all the way round zip.
And dual purpose, entrance
Exactly.
and exit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you see?
Yeah. Keep talking. So the more we keep talking, the more little scenarios, gaps in the market we'll find. And
Yeah.
somebody out there can make a lot of money if they can be bothered to go
Yeah.
and do it.
Can we
Yeah,
patent it now?
Yeah. Do it. That's fine.
Just in case.
Just in
Wow,
case.
God, yeah.
But I've also seen there's these. So back in the day when we were camping, which I know you've done on a bit of a hill and a lumpy bump.
Yeah.
But they do sleeping bags now, which actually put on like a suit. So you got legs and arms. So you, again, extremely sexy. So you can walk around in like a sleeping bag suit.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. See, that also, see, for me, I used to be a terror for falling asleep on the sofa.
Oh, did you?
I'd definitely do that. I'd get in that suit, in that sleeping bag suit. I'd huddle up, go, right, let's watch something. Probably 5 minutes if I'm really tired, 10 minutes max. then I'd be
And you
asleep.
go,
I'd be
wow.
snuggled.
Oh, I need to investigate these
You
because if
do,
I do another trek again, another
yeah.
charity
Oh
trek,
yeah,
that'd
yes,
be perfect.
that would be perfect. Because also, if you needed a wee and the toilet blocks were somewhere, you can just get up. You don't have to get out of your sleeping bag. You can
Yeah.
walk across the toilet block.
You know, then you have to do like the old Wimbledon and strip it all off.
Yeah, you might have to put some pajamas on.
Yeah. Oh, trust me that you need lots of layers. See, but when we did the Sahara trek, the toilet blocks, I say toilet blocks.
Hole from the
Bear in
ground.
mind, they basically they erected and put down all the tents every day while we were trekking and putting a new place. So it was like a square with all the Bedouin tents. And then on the outskirts, like behind the tents, there was like a layer of um, single pods, shall we say, single tents, tall
Yeah.
tents. And it was like toilet, shower, toilet, shower. And they were like portaloos.
Oh. Oh.
I ended up, I'm not going there. One, because the spider's in the corner. No, I'm not about that life. And I'd rather take my chances in the wild and go on a wild wee.
Yeah, but what was out there in the wilds?
I
What
don't
else?
care.
You know? Yeah, but then they would have come and bit your bum.
But I didn't get that far to the floor, and if they could have jumped, I'd have been the first plane out there. I'll tell you. But there was an incident actually talking about there was an incident, and it was called Poogate,
Oh,
and somebody so the shower I say shower cubicles. It was basically the tent with a bit of like a drain type thing, and you had to go and get your buckets from the shower, fill it with some water from the little reservoir thing, which is probably cold anyway,
yeah,
and then just go and do like it was like a strip wash shower type thing. So it wasn't actually a shower head because that was far too fancy.
yeah.
We got one morning and somebody had taken a shit in the shower,
Oh my
not in a
God.
portaloo. And you're like, should I do something like that? Yeah,
And they left it there though. That's the
yeah,
thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Did
And the
they
next
think that
morning,
the water would wash it away?
well, if there was a shower to actually wash it away, they might have done, but no, it was still there.
They
And
obviously got so excited they couldn't stop the turtle from exiting. Shot out.
trailers are still we started, aren't they? That was it.
Was it? Were
Yeah, so
you a group of ladies, or was it a
so
mix?
there was mostly ladies. There was a few gents there as well. But I mean, it wasn't one of the toilets behind our tents. It was over on the other side. So we never actually found out who did this turd. But one of the charity challenge people, they had to clean it up.
So I've got a picture of quite a big log.
Probably.
Oh
I mean, my most talking about poos again. Sorry, guys. Well, on the last day, just before we got into camp, I needed to go, and we
yeah.
were in the middle of barren land, shall we say? And I got my little trowel, took a trowel with me. I was like, I need to go. Do you know what? I'm never going to get the chance to shit in the desert again. I'm going for it. Dug myself a little hole, squatted, perfect hit, buried it back over here. I was like, check me out. And I was talking to this lady called Gail, she's like, she's very into outdoorsy stuff. She's from down your neck of the woods, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's very outdoorsy. She's lovely, kind of hippie. She's absolutely a lovely lady. And I was telling her I was so proud that I'd done this crap and I'd buried it. She was like, "Oh, that's probably worse than
Why?
bagging it." I was like, "So what do you mean?" Because it can actually kill. Because of what's in it, the toxins that are in it can actually kill the like biodiversity. I was like, "Oh,
What? So it's better to poo in a bag, tie it up,
yeah,
and throw it than.
yeah."
So I thought, yeah, I know it's like the toxins coming out of our body, but that was the toxins from your body, which are toxins to you, which can't be toxin to everybody. Well, I
It
mean, I
can be
don't know.
harmful to. I mean, I'm thinking certain like things like dung beetles. It won't be them, but certain things, if you ate it, it could be harmful. So I'm like,
Oh,
oh.
oh, well, there's a thing.
I know. So if you're ever going to shit in the wild, people, take it with you.
No, I thought it was like biodegradable and quite environmentally friendly and good for the soil. You know, people put horse dung manure on their roses.
Yeah, but we eat different stuff to horses, don't we? And ours has probably got more shit in
Yeah, but
it.
the vegetarians probably don't. Carrots, apples, they're probably all right for burying
That
their
should be all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegans, veggies, yeah, they'll be fine. But no, not me.
Well, that's something new I've learned today.
There you go. Every day's a school day.
Interesting. Therefore, always carry a little bag with you for the just in case.
Yeah. Nappy sacks are great for it because then they cover up the smell as well.
Oh.
Because obviously, if you're doing stuff or even weeds, you have to take some tissue and wipe your shaking out there. So you put that in a nappy sack tight and stick it in your bag. And the nappy sacks, it smells of like obviously cut masks, like the baby poos and stuff. It's very useful for so if you go camping again, guys, nappy sacks, take your litter and stuff away with you, or all your stuff.
Well, I never even knew that nappy sacks had some sort of smell to distinguish it.
Yeah, I think you can get some that aren't, but you get scented ones, and they're all right. They're not too bad. So, bear in mind, if you have a wee just after you set off from walking or whatever, you've got another 10 miles to go. You don't want to be carrying a pissy bag with you.
No.
At least if it's scented,
Yeah.
it makes it a little bit more bearable.
Okay.
Every day's a school day. You're welcome.
I love it.
So I don't know how we got from onesies to shit.
Well, because we had trouble. We were getting cold
We
when we
did.
had to go for a pee, didn't we? With our
We did.
onesies, with a zip
We
that
did.
goes just down there and peel off like a banana. You have to peel
Yeah.
off a banana if you ever. So yeah. But
Brilliant.
good news is there are alternatives coming out on the market. So
yes.
yeah, and there
There should
is
be.
there is a blanket. So there's a blanket that's got sleeves in it. And
It's a slanket.
Maybe. I haven't really looked into it because I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure because if you got up with that, you're probably more likely to trip over it.
Yeah, I would, yeah, 100%. I'd be face planting that floor.
And that's when we need to get you that bubble wrap suit. So that
yes.
Yeah, this is something we know we need to invest for you.
Yeah, bubble wrap suit with a slanket on top. I'm all right. I can bounce back up. Happy days.
Bounce or pop the little. Oh, Corinne's down again.
That's so satisfying, isn't it? When you pop them.
Yeah, it is really satisfying.
Well, you get a big thing and you just go like that and go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And if you're lucky, this Christmas you might get some presents with them with the bubble wrap around.
I've been naughty. I'm not getting any presents.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But
never mind.
Never mind. Oh well, maybe
someone
next
else
year.
Mine.
Yeah. Oh well.
So talking of the slanket it seems now like when things are coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of word smashing going on, isn't there?
Yes.
To make new words, like there's a slanket and there's a shumper, which is a shirt and a jumper.
Oh.
Have you heard of that?
No.
Bear with me. Yeah, so if you get a shumper, it's a jumper that's got like a collar on it. It looks like you've got a shirt underneath your collar, underneath your jumper, and you've got the collar out. Some of them got like a bit of material with a couple of buttons on as well.
Oh, okay.
There you go. The shumper.
So what I want is a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm already planning for the summer. T-shirt that looks like a shirt.
Yeah.
Tie already sort of like patterned on it. That looks pretty good. So
I'm sure you could probably get that.
Yeah, that's what I want. Because then you can look smart, but you're casual at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And there's another one. There's a new one. Is it another? That's it. The shacket. That's the latest one. It's a shacket.
Okay.
So do you remember back in? I mean, this is probably going back way back when I was a teenager, when lumberjack shirts were a thing.
Yes.
And you used to get the padded ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we're like a jacket. They're kind of coming back into fashion now again, and it's because it's a jacket, which looks like a shirt, checked shirt. It's called a shacket.
Okay. But it is just a shirt, a padded one, right?
Padded shirt, basically, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get that. That's all right. That's fine. They're allowed that. They can continue with that. Although, having a load of lumberjacks walking around, also not a bad thing.
True. True. Yeah, I could watch that go by quite happily.
I mean, it is the time of year where we need the kindling done and all the chopping of the wood. So
Yeah.
get your shacket, Mr.
I mean,
Lumberjack, and get out
I
there.
haven't, I haven't got a log fire, but I can pretend I've got one.
You could. Have you got a coal fire?
No.
Have you got underfloor heating?
I have, but I don't really use it.
Okay.
It's actually quite expensive to run, but it seems to be it. We've got an air source heat pump.
That is the future. That's what everybody needs to have, isn't it?
Yeah, so it runs these central heaters. We've got no fire. All the radiators just run off the air source heat pump. It was already in when we bought the house, the bungalow, so can't take credit for it. And we've got solar panels.
So therefore, you should be in credit, shouldn't you? Isn't that the way that it's supposed to work?
It's supposed to. I mean, our solar panels don't have the battery storage. It's basically just what's in the cells. But you can buy systems now that have got like a battery storage, so it stores so much when they've run out, so you've still got extra. But actually, the amount of things that actually run on electric that your solar panels don't have enough for.
Oh my goodness!
It's cheaper. Don't get me wrong, it's cheaper than what it would be, but it's not for free unless you only have certain things on once a day. Like if I've got on my laptop and my screens on for work, they're probably quite heavy on electric, so it's not going to cover all that. But then when you think you've got all the TVs now that are on standby are still using a little bit of trickle electric. You've got your oven clock that's got electric. You've got your fridge, and then when you stick your washing on during the day, then you got your washing, your dishwasher. You do all these little things. You all mount up because everything now is what's on standby. It's still got a trickle of electric going through it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh wow! There we go. We're eating the electric up.
We are,
but
it's still less than what it would be. So I'm just a little bit of an eco warrior. A little bit.
Well done to you. So, what's been the highlight of your week so far? From, let's say, since last we did our podcast.
Since last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the highlight?
I don't know.
Oh. You've obviously had too many good things happening in your life.
I don't know. I just don't do anything.
Yes, you do.
But what is my highlight of the week? Well, there's certainly going to be a highlight probably on next week's show.
Ooh, exciting. I can't wait for next week now.
People would like to make sure they tune in for next week. There's certainly going to be a highlight there, I think.
Okay.
Actually, my highlight of the week is I put my Christmas tree up.
See? I knew you'd have one.
On Sunday. However.
Yes. Oh, God. However.
You know when normally you have a tree, you've got a square room, you've got a sofa, whatever. It normally goes nicely into a corner of the room, doesn't it? With things round.
Yeah.
Mine can't go in the corner of the room.
Is it because of these branches?
Too fucking big.
Oh my God.
So we got it a few weeks ago. I thought, new house.
Yes.
This year. First Christmas in the new house. We'll get a nice new tree. Get a nice tree, not just a tree. So we've got this really nice tree. It's a 7-foot one. It's got all the lights on. You can have them all as multicoloured, or you can have it all as white, or you can have it flashing, or it's lovely. This tree. Anyway, I'm getting out of the box. I'm like, can't. I kind of got the base in the corner. I was like, I can move the sofa over this way a bit. Yeah, I can't have it in the corner. It's too big.
Oh my God! You can't bend the branches.
So it's kind of like as soon as you walk in the room now, it's kind of there.
Ta-da! It's like Christmas. It's come. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But because at the back of the room, you've got the conservatory that side, the back of the room, because there's no windows in the lounge, there's like a massive mirror on the wall. It kind of reflects a bit of light from the conservatory. So if you stand in the conservatory, it looks like I've got two trees because it's reflecting in the big mirror.
Yeah. Again, nice. I said you lived in a castle. So yeah.
Obviously. But even if you stand in the doorway of the lounge, you
Yeah.
see a reflection in the conservatory door, so it looks like you've got loads of trees going that way. It's crazy.
I love it.
Crazy.
I think the 1st of December, that Sunday, practically half of the UK put up their Christmas decoration. I
Yeah,
think people have been looking forward to something bright and cheerful to put in
yeah,
their house, and it just brightens up
yeah.
their life.
I
Yeah.
don't normally. First year I've done it on the 1st of December.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was the
What
1st of
did you
December
do?
or not. Yeah.
Have you got your tree up?
We came home from our weekend and we went for a walk to one of the Christmas tree selling shops, picked one up, put it on our shoulders.
You're a lumberjack.
Well, yeah. Hubby and I, Christmas tree on the shoulders without the shacket, and walked home with our Christmas tree on our shoulders. And I love people's reaction because people are walking along the pavement and then they're like, "Oh, we'll get out your way. Can't believe you're carrying that one home." I'm like, yeah.
Saying to you, we'll get out of your way. What are you saying? No, it's fine. Do you stay there?
Yeah. No, don't worry. We'll just poke your eyes out with a branch.
Exactly. Did
Yeah.
anyone sing to you?
Nobody
Did anyone
sang.
sing hi?
Ho, hi ho. No hi hos, no jingle bells. No,
Wow.
they just smiled and they loved it.
Oh, amazing. Is it all up and decorated then?
Oh, yeah. So we got it home, put it in the lounge in a corner because you can
Jealous?
sort of see it a bit. Then put all the lights on, all of the baubles, and we got like little. It was funny actually. So I was hanging these teddy bears up. So people have bought teddy bears from different places. And
Ah,
I'm like, I'm not sure whether that looks good or not. It looks like we're hanging teddy bears rather than
oh,
what a nice Christmas decoration that is. So,
oh.
so I'm like, yeah, maybe we
Evil
need to
teddies.
change that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've kind of gone down that road this year. Normally, I've got baubles from everywhere I go, like different country I go to, I buy a bauble.
Yeah.
So I've got like quite a few different baubles from all around the world at the minute. But because of the twinkly lights on it,
Yes.
I just sort of think, when the lights are off, it could do with something on it. But when the lights are on, I think they'd ruin it.
There is a bit
So I'm
of
going to
that.
go down the road of not putting anything on the tree this year.
Ah, okay. Just lights, twinkly lights.
Mm.
Do you put them on as soon as dusk hits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I've had more all day to be fair.
Twinkly, happy Christmas lights. You have been
But
very.
you know what it reminded me of? You know the multicoloured ones?
Yes.
It reminds me of the 1980s.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know why.
No.
It's
Yeah.
really weird. Because for a few years, it's always been like blue or warm white or cool white.
Yeah.
Not very often that you see like the multicoloured ones. Or not very often that people tend to go more trendy. Which I
Yeah.
tend to used to be fair. But there was like, I think I like the multicolour ones. So I was like, oh, fine, we'll put the multicolour one on. I just think it just reminds me of when I was a kid back in the 80s. Because that's pretty much all you got, wasn't it? Multicoloured lights and that, right?
We didn't have Christmas lights at my
Did you
parents'.
not?
No, we had a tree, baubles, tinsel.
Tinsel. Or did you have that other stuff that was like individual stranded, like silver stuff that you just kind of throw on?
Angel hair.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have to, well, try not to drop it on the floor because it'll get hoovered up and the angel hair will be one strand next year. Yeah, angel hair. You don't see that?
Wow.
Do
No,
you?
you don't.
It's all
No.
razzmatazz.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, there is a reason for that. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, no faffing. Just needs to
No
be
faffing.
quick, electric, and look fantastic. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely. Oh, amazing. So we've all had a lovely weekend. Put these trees up.
yeah. We are set for the jingle of our bells. Yeah. So yeah, happy days. We'll be like little angels next week, maybe.
Well, we'll go that far.
Okay.
My halo slipped a little bit. That's what's tripping me up. The halo.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Do you
it
think
is.
maybe for our Christmas special, we should maybe go for a Christmas jumper?
Yes, we'll do that. Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
I might have a little hat as well. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, we'll go right over the top. Let's do it.
Go big or go home, and even bring your baubles.
Yeah. So next
Excellent.
week we'll find out what your highlight of the week is. I'll let
Yes,
you
we
know
will.
my highlight of the week. But yeah, this week was definitely putting up our Christmas trees, getting ready for the
Get
festivities.
festive.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
Cool.
let's let the viewers go.
Yes,
And
and we will catch you all next week.
next
But don't
week,
forget to hit like and subscribe on whatever platform you're on. And if you can
celebrate
hear that, I
Christmas trees,
apologise.
angels, whatever.
Bring all the angels and the
Bring them
devils,
all.
everything. Bring everything. Right. Take care,
Bye.
guys.
Take care.
We'll see you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye.